Moving on to our next story. Good evening, and welcome to our breaking news segment. We're coming to you live as the situation in Iran continues to escalate. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth has announced that today will be the most intense day of strikes, following a series of conflicting messages from President Trump regarding the administration's plans. The uncertainty surrounding the situation has left many in the GOP anxious about the potential impact on the upcoming elections. The oil markets are also feeling the strain, as the threat of war with Iran has led to a significant increase in oil prices. We'll continue to bring you updates on this developing story as more information becomes available. Moving on to our next story. Good evening, and welcome to our evening news broadcast. We're seeing a sense of calm return to Wall Street today as investors wait with bated breath for the latest developments in the ongoing conflict with Iran. The S&P 500 saw a modest gain of 0.1% today, while the Dow Jones Industrial Average rose by 49 points. The Nasdaq Composite also climbed, posting a 0.2% increase. Meanwhile, oil prices have retreated below the $90 per barrel mark, bringing a sense of relief to investors who had been worried about the impact of rising oil costs on the economy. As we wait for the next signal on when the war with Iran may come to an end, one thing is clear. The market is watching closely, and any news could have a significant impact on the direction of the markets. Moving on to our next story, good evening, and welcome to our breaking news segment. We're coming to you live with the latest developments on the escalating tensions between the US and Iran. In a press conference held earlier today, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth addressed the recent strikes against Iran, sparking concerns about the impact on the global oil industry. The situation is becoming increasingly volatile, with many experts warning of potential disruptions to oil supplies. As the situation continues to unfold, we'll bring you updates and analysis. For now, it's clear that the US is taking a firm stance against Iran, and the world is watching with bated breath. Moving on to our next story, good evening, and welcome to our evening news broadcast. We're seeing some mixed signals coming from the White House today, as President Trump has made some contradictory statements about the ongoing conflict with Iran. In a phone call with CBS News earlier today, the president said that the war is very complete, which seemed to suggest that the conflict may be winding down. However, just hours later, at a separate event with Republican lawmakers, Trump appeared to walk back those comments, saying that the US still needs to achieve ultimate victory in the region. This has left many wondering what the president's actual strategy is, and when we can expect the conflict to come to an end. We'll continue to follow this story and bring you updates as more information becomes available.